rubbish is this man saying? How could you say that? How could you say that when the matter is even going to court or it's already in the corona, and you are saying all this gibberish? Look, this is a particular man who is pinning the debt on somebody, saying a lot of jargon just to pin that person. You know that this man is doing a paid job. I'm not talking of police paid job. He's doing a corrupt paid job.
Gurexy.
So don't let us look to that. He said his own. Papa only come out to say what he told him. Nobody is compromising this.
Okay. Hold on. And another thing, because this earlier was this morning, lady, please, Supreme Iron Lady, sorry, because earlier was this morning, another lady also came out and said that the same thing, that actually she heard this from the horse's mouth, that the same thing, that really she doesn't want to discourage us, but the power that be, they are actually the one that is manipulating this case, that we can't really hold the lawyer responsible because they are there to do their job, but because of this power above them, once they've given order and authority, that the lawyers can only do their best. So does that not mean that we all need to carry our kaya and forget justice for Mohbad?
Madam, nobody is telling anybody. You see, when people talk, you can talk what they want or what they believe in. Okay, like now, when I'm tired of doing justice, you know, instead of me to remain silent on it, I can come up with stories that will discourage others so that they too can pack their kaya and go. Anybody that tells you negative, that is not coming from a right source, tell the person ask people to name persons, or how did you know? Who are those? If they are not able to tell you names, please don't believe them. Okay. Don't believe them. Nobody is negotiating. Nobody is giving up on this justice.
All right.
It has never occurred in the memory of anybody or brain of anybody that one power can stop us from fighting this. We want to crush anything crushable. Justice.
That's fine, Brett. Thank you.
If it's going to be the last part we will fight, we will get it.
Okay. Mr. Gurexy, good afternoon. Am I audible?
You are. Go.
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
Sorry, Gurexy, can you confirm if Baba's lawyer have actually contacted Kuramid and Perez? Have they? Number one.
Long before now.
Oh, so
long before now.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for that. And my second question is, do you know that a civil lawsuit, okay, can actually run concurrently, inquest, and the subsequent criminal court? Why is Baba not against everyone in the house? Because the evidence you get from that can actually be used at the subsequent criminal court. Can you answer that, please?
Do you say Nigeria? Okay. That's why you can't understand how whatever you are going to petition, you petition through the police. If you have anything concerning Mohbad, they fight. It's you that is from criminal.
Sorry, one second. Go to the place.
Has to go to. Hello?
Jack, don't unmute. Jack, don't unmute, please. He said, network. Jack wasn't the one talking. Jack, do not unmute, please. Okay. He said that, do you know that civil lawsuits and criminal lawsuits...
Just one, I didn't get you correctly, please.
I'm trying to... I think network problem. I'm trying to... He says civil lawsuits and the criminal lawsuits can be going on concurrently. Has Baba sued anybody in that house? If no, why not?
Well, you see, what Baba has done so far, suing everybody in that, even if it's criminal. Whatever, we must go with investment.
Yeah.
Network. Gurexy.
Gurexy, we can't hear you anymore.
Maybe you should drop and come back.
No, it's his network now. It's showing one red. I think it should be okay.
Everything under same police department.
Gurexy, you have
Up everything to
Mr. Gurexy, civil lawsuit doesn't go through police department.
Well, civil lawsuit.
Right side, African
you engineered a lawsuit in this Mohbad case.
No, petition.
Right?
Petition.
A petition. Is it civil or criminal?
It's criminal petition I wrote. It has to go through the
It's
police.
criminal petition.
Yeah.
Not
Let me give you a typical example. What Baba did to African TV, he didn't go through police. Did he? I don't know. Was that a petition?
Hello?
It is not. It is an interlocutory injunction.
Injunction.
Civil lawsuit is like the case of the DNA. You did not go through the police to take that matter for DNA. It will go to court because it's not a criminal matter. You don't have recourse to police. So it can be instituted, a civil suit. You go straight to the court, do your affidavit, submit it. So that is it. Even the injunction against African TV they will have hearing in court, and they don't need police for all that because they are civil matters. But the question I quickly want to ask Gurexy, if you can hear me, is this I want to bring something to your notice. You necessarily don't have to reply me, and this is on the GoFundMe. I am saying this because someone had sent me a message to say I should please ask you. Gurexy, are you listening to me? Hello, am I audible?
You are audible, but I don't know if Gurexy is listening.
Okay, let me go ahead with the question. Now, the person said I should please ask Mr. Gurexy about the GoFundMe. That since the GoFundMe has been contributed, has any amount been removed from it? Or does he know that you can withdraw from the GoFundMe, but people will still be looking at the total money that has been contributed? If any amount has been removed from it, that has there been any way or form for people to know what the money have been used for? Is it what they've contributed it for? And if the public still have to do more contribution? That was the question sent to me. If you listen to me, it's just for you to see. And she put the word, when will there be accountability about fund contribution? Thank you.
Aristocrat, thank you very much. And I was expecting you to help me answer the question because I've said it at that time.
It was a question to you, not to Aristocrat.
No. Because I've said it that anything money contributed or how it's been expended, I don't know anything about it, and I don't get involved in anything money. So my own is okay. What I own quota. I don't know if money is whatever is being contributed. But all I can assure is that at a very deserving time, accountability on how money is being spent will be given.
Lady, can I say?
Let me say something, please. Let me say something. Gurexy, I want to ask you one question. You have been saying let's come together, let's come together. Is it the coming together that will make the legal team to work? Is it the coming together, is it affecting the legal team?
I don't know what is affecting the legal team.
Because you are saying let's come together. Is it that what is that what is affecting?
The legal team is working. If you want to be scattered, be scattered.
I'm just asking because you are saying come together. I'm asking, legal team is different from the people.
If you wish to be scattered, be scattered. The legal team.
Can I say something, Andrew?
Gurexy.
No, Jack, you will not drop. Wait. Let's ask question. You will say you will. Ask question.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, quick one, Mr. Okay, I think he's gone.
No, it's not gone. Mr. Gurexy is here. Before
all right.
To the big box. He's our chairman today.
Yeah, my question is, when we had Brekete made a call to the Lagos State Police, and they said to the whole world that they don't have any case regarding Mohbad, that the case has been transformed. At what point did the case go back to Lagos State Police? Because of my own understanding about the inquest, the police brought their conclusion of the investigation to the inquest. And so far, I don't think they are doing any investigation.
Sorry, I got a call.
Right. Yeah. Mr. Gurexy. So when Baba was at Brekete, a call was placed from the studio to the Lagos State Police Service to ask them about the investigation and where they are. Can you hear me, Mr. Gurexy?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah. And they said to the whole world that they don't have any case that they has been handed over to the Lagos State government, which is the inquest. And we saw at the beginning of the inquest, the Lagos State Police investigation team were the first to put down their report. Are you saying that since that time they have resumed, or there is something that has been done to summon the police to resume investigation into this case? Because we can see the way people have been talking about this case, and police are not doing anything. And I think, and I'm asking you, Mr. Gurexy, do we still have police in this case, investigating this case at this time?
Thank you for this question. If I say we have police still investigating, the answer is yes. If I say we don't have police still investigating, the answer is no. One thing I will not do is that I will not package any word for anybody. I will say the truth as it is. Either anyone believes me or not, is left for the person. Now, the last time I visited the police handling the matter, I went to the department, I met 2-3 of them, and what I was told is that, hold on, what I was told was that the police has already concluded their investigation. They've submitted their findings to the DPP, waiting for recommendation. But there might still be further investigation we're still seeing the police to be doing. But the fact is, Lagos State Police has not done enough job, and investigation is going on from different angles.
So, Gurexy, the simple question is, since the time that Brekete made that call, have you seen anybody or heard anybody that has been invited for justice for Mohbad? I am not talking about petitions of Darosha. That's a different case entirely. Somebody had to petition him. I mean, in the investigation of the police, looking, the house being a crime scene, has any of those people in the house of Mohbad been invited, especially based on their utterance?
Nobody has been, no step has been made by the police since after then. No step by the Lagos State Police, no.
Thank you, Mr. Gurexy. At least I think with these few short questions, the whole world can see that the police are not investigating this case. The only people that are investigating this case at this time is the inquest. And if Mama Mohbad, Adura, Darosha, or anybody wants to make any truth input into this case, maybe because you have felt remorse and you want to say the truth, please go to the inquest. Thank you.
I have a question for you, Gurexy. Is the IT guy?
Please hold the floor down.
I've been out and about, so I'm going to ask you this question. Let me close all my windows and everything so that external interference doesn't actually comes into play. So, Gurexy, I'm asking you this question, and the question is, I think is needful. Okay, so we had a primary and preliminary, let's say primary autopsy and a primary toxicology, and we now know a secondary one was done either by the public, if we want to put it that way, or by the defense, as in Mr. Aloba and his the legal team. So we now have a secondary autopsy and a secondary toxicology. We know we need to follow the right process within the inquest. Is there anything that is delaying the process of actually sort of like juxtaposing both findings on both sides, and then we, the public, have to listen to the pathologists and the toxicologists on both sides? Or is it something that we have to wait for the course of the inquest to take? Or is there anything why we are not dealing with that right now? Because it doesn't really matter if you've got inquest and you have people to question. We now have a result. Is there anything delaying this thing being dissected by both parties so that we can really understand what's going on? That's my question.
President, from IT guy.
I didn't hear.
The secondary postmortem.
Okay. Gurexy, I'm going to come back again, right? So we know the primary autopsy and toxicology is done. The secondary one is done by, the public as well as Baba's legal team and the rest of it. Now, whilst we're wrangling and bringing people up and not bringing people down and all that kind of stuff, I believe that we should be in a position where we can juxtapose both findings on both sides, and us, the public, can listen in court, whereas the experts on both sides, from the government and the public, can actually dissect their findings and enlighten us about the process. Is there anything you want to tell us about why this process is being delayed?
I can't really answer precisely, but if I will have to answer, there are two things. It's because of the toxicology taking longer time, and most importantly, before we can ask for the thing being exposed or being released out, the pathologists of the state must clear what they wrote at initial. We shouldn't expect them to release the result when the pathologist that is being called for questioning is not available yet. The pathologist must have to defend what they submitted in order for the second one to have its own ground. Let's put pressure on the state to present the pathologist so that we can know what is happening now is the state government. The state government is not ready to give down the state pathologist to come and defend this matter. That is exactly what we are saying. But for us to now jump the ship in asking for the second autopsy to be released, I think it's too early, the way I think it is. And those pathologists working on it, the medical pathologists are working on it. Nobody knows them. Nobody can say how far their work has gone and how long they've gone. So that's.
Yeah, Mr. Gurexy, can I ask you? Sorry, Supreme Lady, Aristotle, can I go ahead with Mr. Gurexy, please?
Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Gurexy, you see, that first question I asked you, or second question I asked you, with regards to if Baba's legal team have asked for the report of the police preliminary investigation, that you could not answer. Okay, but now I want to say now, Baba's legal team, are they aware? I believe that they are learned, because I believe the man is a son. Is he in the know that, does he have the knowledge that a postmortem has to come first? That when a murder case is reported to the coroner, a postmortem will have to come first. That's even if the cause of death is not clear. Before going into fact finding by involving or bringing over the people that were present, that were directly involved, present when this guy died, don't they have that knowledge to raise objection to Lagos state government not to start this whole thing on a wrong note? If you start something on a wrong note, once the foundation is faulty, you see everything you're going to do is going to be faulty. And to think that these people are, they so-called themselves professional, a son, he could not raise this objection. That's number one. Number two is this.
What objection, please? What objection? I need you to really pay attention. And
sorry.
You know, I'm divided in a lot of things. Let's make our words to be very sharp and precise.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that the legal team, the shitty guy, is he not aware, as a learned person, is he not aware that when a coroner, if it is necessary to call for coroner, and when a coroner is being invited into a murder case, when the cause of death is not clear, is he not aware that a post-mortem has to be conducted first before you go into fact-finding, before you start bringing over the people that were present as at the time the deceased passed away?
Let me answer that. A postmortem we conducted, was it not a postmortem that was initiated by the government being going on before they started?
Which postmortem was that?
The autopsy.
Did you get any result? Was that result?
No. It's a different thing from getting the right result or the wrong result.
No,
but it was going on. You couldn't have initiated. Hold on. You couldn't have initiated another postmortem if you cannot fault the first one.
Wait. This is what we are saying. Look, the first process is to be able to medically establish the cause of death, or if they cannot establish it, that's post-mortem. It has to be concluded first. We need to know the result of that first before you can move into the next phase of fact-finding.
Which next phase?
Okay, Mr. Gurexy.
No. Let's understand ourselves. Don't be annoyed. Let's understand ourselves.
I'm not annoyed. It is understandable if you don't understand what I'm saying, to be honest.
Well, no. It's not understandable. What I'm saying is that you said before they initiated a coroner or a fact finding, there must be a postmortem.
Let me do something. Let me do something to help you.
Okay.
Let me do something to help you. I'm going to read something to you. Wait, maybe that will help. Let me do something quick, please.
Or to help ourselves.
Yeah, to help ourselves, please.
Yeah,
we need this knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a second, please. I'm gonna be there now. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to look for. Okay. Yes. Yeah. This is it. When now what we want to find out is when is coroner necessary? Okay, this is it. When a death is reported to the coroner, okay? If a death is reported to a coroner, the documents you need to register the death. Let's leave this one. Now this is it. Where the cause of death is clear. If the coroner decides that the cause of death is clear, they will issue a certificate to the registrar saying that a post-mortem or inquest is not needed. Underline that, is not needed. Now, when a post-mortem is needed, the coroner may decide a post-mortem is needed to find out how the person died. This can be done either in a hospital or mortuary. So now, you see, this is the first phase that the government, Lagos State government, were supposed to first handle and conclude first before going into the next phase, which is fact-finding from the individuals who were present, who were with the disease at the time he died. But they did not know this. They went into the fact-finding by bringing in all of these people, and the so-called Sanshitu could not raise an objection to that.
Hello. What you just read, can't you see that you contradicted yourself? If the cause of death is not found, that is when they call for post-mortem. So the cause of death they could have found the cause of death through interviewing or interrogating all those that were present. There wouldn't have been need for any post-mortem, autopsy, or thereabouts.
Mr. Gurexy, I will move to my second question because you...
Hold on. For you to understand yourself. And most importantly, Barrister Shitu did not start this corona. Corona started from lawyers, from other lawyers. If you want to attack other lawyers, not Shitu. Mind you.
No, I'm not attacking Shitu.
No. That Shitu has a son. No, your use of words is somehow attacking to a particular person.
Mr. Gurexy, can I try to assist Mr. Jack to the best of my understanding?
Okay, maybe you can do better.
What he's saying is, before an inquest is open,
okay,
all the examinations are supposed to be done. It is the result of that examination, autopsy and toxicology, that will determine if an inquest needs to be opened. Mr. Jack, am I making sense to you?
Okay. Now that they have now started the inquest, what are you trying to now bring proof to us?
Now,
bring about.
What I'm saying in this is based on because they know we are not used to inquest. People are not used to the law. We are all looking for justice. The things that are supposed to be done with due diligence, they are not done. Normally, the police are supposed to have taken the statement of everybody that is coming to the inquest. Don't forget. Now, the police will come with their reports and statement from people. And the pathologists who have already conducted their own tests will come and say, okay, this is what we have found. So they rumbled the inquest and made it jam-packed together instead of them to have waited for the results. Don't forget, that result was supposed to come out last year. Mama Mohbad started talking about autopsy results early October. So I understand what Mr. Jack is, and I'm not blaming legal.
I'm not saying the error has been committed.
Comrade, sorry. I think we should be productive. And I don't mean that as a derogatory comment. This is it. We are where we are. How do we make it better?
Thank you.
Potato.
Thank you.
Potmoto, patmanto. It does not matter. Rodi Mosho, Rosho Modi, Hidimatic Bufo. The inquests have come to stay. Jack, let me finish, please. The error has been made. Yes, they should have done the medical corona investigation. They now bring it and be doing for that. Whatever the case is. But it has been made. We are here. They are doing it. I think part of the things we should spend our time on is, okay, Mr. Gurexy is here as well. He has the eyes. He's one of the leader of the FIR3 of Mr. Joseph Aloba. So we talk like this. He's able to hear people's opinion, diverse opinion. They can check it with what they are already thinking about. Oh, let's add this to it. At the end of the day, I think that points to when he was saying, let's come together. Coming together is not that we want to come together and do party. Coming together is let's think together, let's have the same vision, let's focus. So let us be bringing solution rather than highlighting all the errors. No, we are here now. Where do we go?
Okay,
Mr. Aristocrat,
please let me finish my solution.
Go ahead, comrade.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Aristocrat. Thank you, Mr. Gurexy, for coming here today. I'm really impressed and perplexed to see you here, and I believe that more of the fence mending will happen in times to come, and then we'll be able to have better development and arrive at a good point. Number one thing that I want to plead with you is the issue of the justice team and the anti-justice team. I want you to work on it and see how we can stop the impression of some people are for justice and for some people are not for justice, and calling some people anti-justice. There's nobody that is anti-justice. All of us are for the same aim and objective. That's my number one assignment for you. And my apology, I could not wait during the press conference that was held after the last the corona inquest. I had to prepare myself and go back to Abuja. So apology for that. Number two, mediation. I think you need to work more on.
Hello, Comrade Moses. Let me just say something.
Okay,
on the anti-justice and justice. You see, nothing anybody can do to that. We should work on individual mind, because they call you anti-justice because you don't align with a particular thought. People will come and call you anti-justice. It's like when we're in primary school. If you are doing good and you are first position, they will say, omo teacher ni, oloman loba teacher fabo. Nítorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe gbé first position. Mo mọ̀wé jùlọ. I'm brighter than that person. I am more brilliant than him. Because he assists the teacher to wash plate and to do all sorts. That's why he got first position. You see, don't let us be perturbed by whatever they tag us. Even they've called me mole around Baba Mohbad. They've called me snitch. I'm not bothered. I understand what I'm doing and I know what I'm doing and I stand by what I'm doing. And I just I submit myself to posterity. So posterity will judge each and everybody for whatever we stand for. So it's very might not be right, or it's not what I can do to say these people and these people are not anti-justice. They will keep calling people anti-justice. People will keep calling people anti-justice. They can call you anti-justice today and next tomorrow you become part of justice. It all depends on the line of the area of opinion that you share at a particular time. So don't let us see that as a problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Number two is as much as possible, let's try as much as possible to mend fence with everybody that is aggrieved and needed reconciliation among us to get better results. Number three, I was just informed 2 days or 3 days ago that there was an application to the Inspector General of Police to reinvestigate or revisit the police investigation. I may like or want to request that if they have a copy of the paper submitted to the IG, probably one of us can try as much as possible to use one or two of our contacts to see how we can follow up that with them for them. And number four is I've seen Yomi Fabi doing some assignments in few days now, and before I say what I want to say, I really want to understand and ask if there is any alliance between you people, the legal team, and Yomi, as far as whatever is doing is concerned now, so that at the end of the day there won't be conflict of actions that conflict of interest that will result into jeopardism of the whole case in totality. So I don't know if you have anything to say about that before I say my last word.
Yes. Is it Yomi or which one?
Yeah, Yomi Fabi, I want you to address that issue.
Well, I think I've said it earlier, but Yomi has been doing a great job. let's give it to him for what he has showcased. He has showcased to us, and we've seen. But one thing is that Yomi has not met. He hasn't met with the legal team, in which there is a kind of plan long before now to meet with the legal team, because he has claimed to have one or two evidences with him, so that you can present it to the legal team, and the legal team can do some legal verification and work on it. But trying to work on a parallel line might not suit the interest of justice in this matter, because I heard some people are trying to raise money to get lawyer. There is no crime in getting a lawyer. There is nothing bad in getting more lawyers to this case, but you need to align your, no matter number of lawyers you have. What I've seen in this inquest is that any lawyer that anybody will bring must align with the existing legal team.
Lawyers.
So as
exactly.
to be,
so that there won't be conflict of interest.
Yes, there won't be conflict of interest. So exactly. I think they put that in practice and put that in notice.
Going further, Mr. Gurexy, I think as fast as possible and as early as possible, you must quickly address the aspect of alliance with Yomi, so that there won't be a total conflict. Because I saw a video he made, and he was talking about approaching the Inspector General of Police and doing one thing and the other. And I heard 3 days ago that something like that has already started going on. So it is better the alliance is done as quick as possible, so that we won't find ourselves in a position of negativity at the end of the day. Mr. Andy, you can go on before I say my last word, please.
Thank you, comrade. I just want Gurexy to be present before I push my questions to him. I think his life is paused now, because I don't want to repeat myself. It's regarding to Yomi as well that you just made mention.
Yeah, it is very important they quickly form alliance with Yomi, so that it does not look like somebody just going up and down. Okay, go on.
This is my own position to that. Oh, Gurexy have dropped out.
Okay, somebody just said leave Yomi to work independently. We are not saying you should not work independently.
Hold on, comrade. This is where I'm coming, because 1 year now, with my own little understanding, we've achieved zero. And if Gurexy is saying that one way or the other, they want Yomi to work along with the legal team. And some people, just like me, I don't believe that the legal team have done enough. And if Yomi, according to Yomi, if I'm not misquoting him, he wants to bring his own legacy, his own foundation into this justice for Mohbad. And in this case, don't you think that it will be proper, because Yomi will need money with his own foundation, with everything he's doing? Don't you think that it is proper, the money that we, because me, I'm part of the people that contributed the money in the Go Fund, don't you think it's proper for Joseph Aloba with his own legacy to put some money for Yomi for the job that he's doing? That is the question I want to put to Gurexy, because we cannot continue to be contributing money every day. Because if Yomi comes up now with his own NGO, he will need
to ask for money. Yeah,
he's going to ask for money.
And before you know what is happening, he will be going from one platform to another, raising money again.
It's a problem.
That's part of what I'm saying.
I don't see Yomi. You understand me? Because I personally, I don't believe in that legal team after 1 year.
Mr. Andy, Yomi can work. But Yomi cannot single-handedly go and be raising money from one platform to another for the cost of his work. Let finance be channeled to one that, okay.
Comrade,
go on, Aristo.
I think Maybe it's because the way my head always works. Apologies. Number one, let us appreciate one fact. Gurexy is no more here, but let us appreciate one fact. Gurexy coming here, he did not come in the capacity of legal team. Gurexy coming here, he did not come in the capacity of PA to Joseph Aloba. Gurexy coming here only came in the capacity of someone that has been there, knows some things, and of course, when he hears some things, when they go for their FIR3 meeting, he can always chip in. And I don't think Gurexy is part of the legal team. He's not a lawyer. Having said that, the matter of Yomi, we need to look at it. Number one, when Seal said, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday, that Yomi, money is being contributed to him, and Afola Shade said, it started about some days ago on some platform. I also get from a reliable source that some platform have given him 1 million, 1.5 million and all that. I then asked a simple question. And the question was this. The account number this money has sent to, is it a personal account number or is foundation account number?
Thank you.
Now, the question, I did my investigation and I was told he gave a personal account number. Then I laughed. Then I laughed in Greek. I laughed in Greek because, just like Darosha said, people have turned justice for Mohbad to contributing money to what, at the end of the day, might not be too good. Now, what do I want to bring out of here? I think our discussion is we should be able to aggregate our thoughts and we should be able to say unequivocally that it is wrong for one person to be collecting the money in his or her own name. If this guy came out and told us that he has a foundation, he should not be dealing with this matter as an activity, as one person. He should be dealing with it as an organization.
And because if the money is raising in his foundation, he must be able to come and give accounts. Render account on that foundation.
Wait. Let us even take it step by step. It's a thought process. Now, if money goes to a corporate body, we can, at the end of the thing, say, okay, let's see how it goes. And of course, government will go through it. And this is part of what I think we should have learned from things that has happened in the past. You understand what I'm saying? So, having said that as well, I think the engagement should go further. And taking from what Andy was trying to say, talking from what Andy was trying to say. You see, just where I disagreed with Gurexy before he left, people can seek justice for Mohbad without the legal team. The inquest is a public inquest. It is not an inquest for the Aloba family. It is an inquest for the public. Hence, people can get representation. Now, if the legal team, if a group of people gets a team of lawyers to represent them in this case, and they are approved to join it based on the approval of the magistrate of the coroner, they can always share notes with the legal team of Mr. Joseph Aloba. But don't let us get it twisted. Mr. Joseph Aloba's legal team is not the public legal team. They are Mr. Joseph Aloba legal team. Yomi is coming under the auspices of the public. Yomi can always seek people's alliances to achieve what he wants to achieve. But it must not be that it's a must for him to go and meet the legal team and say, Baba, now the thing where I want to be this, so I need you now blessing. No. What they can look at is, you are trying to help us. Can we compare notes so that we can all be on the same page? But because don't let us get these things twisted. Mr. Joseph Aloba, the lawyer are representing Joseph Aloba. They are not even representing the Aloba family. Mr. Joseph Aloba, yes, they were being paid for by the public. And the way it goes, even from Gurexy's commentary, Joseph Aloba have given them the brief. Even Gurexy cannot change their brief. He can only advise. But Joseph Aloba has the final say. So where does the public come in? Now, are we now saying if public now want to get another team of lawyers, you will still go back to the Jogles Aloba for you to be capping now with it? We need to stop all this.
No, aristocrats.
This is
you are in line. You are in line. Nobody is taking
public matter.
Nobody is taking. We are not taking instruction from
aristocrats said just now. Comrade, let me quickly
Yes,
echo what aristocrats said. Few weeks ago, when Kpãiii came on to Latisne platform, Latisne asked Kpãiii, who happens to be the mouthpiece of Joseph Aloba, the money they contributed. You understand me? What is it for? Kpãiii said it openly in front of over 700 people that money is for Joseph Aloba. That means what aristocrat just said now is absolutely right. That lawyer is for Joseph Aloba, not even for the family of Aloba. Continue, comrade.
Mr. Andy, please, can I just say something, please? Aristocrat, please, I beg of you. You asked me a question the other time. You asked you said that solution is what we should look at. Look, my simple solution is this. I believe that Mr. Gurexy is an honorable man because he talked about posterity. I will always like to be objective on the factual without favor to anybody. Posterity, for posterity's sake, Mr. Gurexy should go to Mr. Joseph Aloba and Kpãiii and advise them and advise himself to answer off this case and stay clear and allow a credible foundation with aggressive legal team to handle Mohbad's case. If only they want posterity to judge them right and for Mohbad to get justice which it deserves, because if Mr. Gurexy does not even know the difference between a civil matter and a criminal matter, that speaks volume. That tells me that all of these people that have been handling, that have been the CEOs, that have been the decider, including Baba Mohbad and his legal team, they are clueless. They are half-baked people.
Jack, let's reach a compromise on what aristocrat was discussing. Let's reach a compromise so that we will not divert. Aristocrat, can you continue?
Right, thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, aristocrat, you can continue your discussion.
So, as I was saying, I think one thing we need to get today. Sincerely speaking, I'm happy that Yomi is in this matter, but this is not what I am happy about. Yomi is an activist, and Yomi came and said he